Hello, I'm Dr. Joseph, and welcome to another in my series of videos helping parents become more responsive to their pre-speech babies. You know, the best way to have a real good insight into your child's world is to have communication, language. And of course, until their vocal mechanisms mature to the point where they can articulate the various global languages, what they do have at their disposal is gestures, signs. Now, one other aspect to this is children sometimes think about things and they have no real way to express that. But once they have signs, they have a way to do that. For example, my grandson one time bonked the back of his head on the top of his high chair when he was getting into it one time. And it hurt. He remembers that. And one time he was having a meal and I think we were talking about that experience. He heard us talking about it, and he started to express that experience back to us in the signs that he knew, where he pretended to bonk his head, and he touched the spot on his head where he had bonked himself. What a great way to be able to understand what he's thinking and have a view into his world. And that is what sign language gave to myself and my grandson, to me and my grandson. Also, you know, when your children look to you for guidance, which they're going to do anyway, but when you start to offer specific gestural language that is within their grasp, language that they can become masters of and use to affect their environment, that's a real important step in increasing that bond between you and your pre-speech child. So, offering the signs, not teaching the signs. Remember, we don't teach signs to infants. We just model them in our normal daily activities and allow the child to discover the signs and associate the signs with what's going on with them based on the way that you deliver that process. And that's how my whole 14-day program is built, is to make that process a natural, loving, experiential thing that doesn't take a lot of time to study and practice. You just do it in your normal life and let that become the language lesson, if you will, that isn't really a lesson, but just a modeling. And once your baby does have that skill, that ability to affect their environment based on their wanting something, for example, if they want a drink of water, they can ask for it and respond. They can ask for more of something if they want it. They can express an idea. For example, if you were to sign fire and they understand what fire is and that it's hot, they could show you that, yeah, they understand that. They can sign, yeah, fire's hot. Many, many things that will allow your baby to have that confidence to go through life and affect their environment and their surroundings based on their own personal resources. And I think that's one of the important keys to what sign language will do for that child internally and for you as a parent. Like and subscribe and click on the link below if you'd like to hear more about my Baby Sign Language in 14-Day program.